boy. Find him.
Okay, so this has been a pretty flawless track so far. I love the relatively low productive source. It's really making him work for odor. And I don't know if you notice it, but he's working it far better here than he did, let's say, in that subdivision that you were at. And it's just because there's really nothing else going on here. Now, your first issue really doesn't come until you get into the sandy dirt area. And this is because this is not a good productive source. This is actually almost like concrete. And because there's not a good scent picture, he really, really has to desperately work at it. Now, what I do like is he never really quits. He keeps circling and circling and circling, looking for odor. But one of the things he has to understand is that in order to pick up odor, in order to find this track, he really has to slow down. So really, really great distraction, but he gives it completely up and he picks up the track again. I love this. I mean, we wouldn't have had this just a couple of weeks ago, so really nice work. Now look how the scent drifts to the right here. You know, now twice he's come off the good track line, good productive source, and drifted to the right with odor. So this is the way your predominant scent is going. Now he has absolutely no odor here. He's hunting, he's looking. He doesn't really have it. So, you know, what we have to make sure we do is just kind of not try not to follow him too much at this point. What we want to do is allow him to work through here, but don't run too fast, don't move too fast because he's not in odor right now. See how the distraction values go up when your trail value goes down. This is the problem sometimes with a younger dog in their inability to look for odor, and if it becomes too long and too drawn out, then it's easy to get distracted. Now, again, he goes right back to the track line and he slows down and methodically details this. This is what we want to have happen right here. This work. This is what we're looking for. Self-discovery, all on his own, no help. Really, really beautiful work. The key to it was him slowing down and learning how to do it without you slowing him down and doing it. Okay? This is all on him. Now, here's the only problem with this. You know, actually, there's two problems. One, you shouldn't have had to turn across the road right at the end of that dirt. Secondly, your vehicle behind you now is another visual distraction, and that's what caused him to go back and look a little bit. Now, he does continue to try to track, but at the same time, he's starting to pick up a little bit on your frustration. And I know you want him to complete this. I know you want him to do a really, really good job, but he's doing this the best he can, and if he feels you're stressed or anxious, then it's actually going to diminish his ability to solve this problem. So The biggest issue to me is twofold. Number one, this truck behind you is a problem because twice it's become a visual
I did not
distraction.
realize this patch
I'm not
of
sure
dirt
if they're
was so
with you or
fucking
what's
long.
going on, but it is a problem.
Come here, little man.
Secondly, I think right where your trail layer crossed the road was right in the middle of that dirt, hard surface area. He should actually probably do a crossing from soft surface to soft surface. With this age and this level of maturity, he'll be able to fix that problem a little bit better. Now, what's happening right now with Raz is he's just trying to look for another solution. You know, in his pea brain, he's exhausted all possibilities. He just doesn't know what to do anymore. The distraction and the big surface change with the turn is just a little bit too much for him.
Come on.
Luckily, he heads back in the right direction. He actually ends up bisecting the track, and you're in good shape. Now, you should be behind him, not to the right. You're in the wrong position. You need to be to the left on the grass like he's on the grass. You have to understand that you moving off to the right like this is causing him to get a lot of pressure on the right side. And in certain situations, you can pull him off the track. Those certain situations are going to be when you have really, really difficult surfaces, an aged trail, or lots of contamination. So let's try to remember to be lead neutral as possible. Okay, so I think this is the beginning of an air send, and you're going to see him all of a sudden deviate from your track line and head off to the right-hand side of the road. I don't think that this necessarily was a road crossing, but I do think it's scent related. I really, really, truly do, and you're going to see that here in just a little bit. Now, again, what I would do is try to stay behind him, and you know, if he goes off to the right, you need to be off in the right. You're a little slow in that. But here's your air scenting right here. He's picking it up from a distance, gives you a good hard charge, and pulls you back to the other side of the road. This is all air scent. So I think in the beginning that was a proximity alert, and that was the reason why he did what he did. him doing nothing but solving this air scent problem on his own, doing a great job of it. Really, really good work. I like this location. You picked up a good one. The only difficulty was where your trailer did that one road crossing, coming off the hard pack and then going over the cement. Now, I think that he might have been able to solve it if we didn't have that vehicle distraction behind him. That seemed to keep sucking him back a little bit. I don't know if that guy was related to you or what, but if you have somebody behind you in a vehicle, it's probably not a good idea unless you absolutely have to have them at this juncture. Now, one of the things I would do is let's go ahead and run another type of trail just like this. And let's maybe add another turn or two. Really, really good work. Fantastic. Fantastic job.
Duck die Hund! Grab that jump hop around about 20 meters. Duck die Hund! Woohoo! Good boy! Let him in! Duck die Hund! Duck die Hund! Get him! Good boy! Woohoo! Oh, clever man! Clever man! And a boy.